by then. It's winter. When we get to frost, a heavy winter, we'll pop it right up there, shall we? Oh, I'll leave it here for the winter. Oh. That's an interesting looking logo. I really like that in the older thing. The alderman. An unofficial elected official. The council. Alderman. One of them in. You don't get it. I'm assuming you mean you're not getting any more snow until December next year, or this year, Mike. Or you don't want snow, you're over it and you want it to go away until December this year. That was my guess of that. Actually, we haven't checked out here for a while. I do like the way it's done. It's not all completely blanketed in white. No, it's the 18th. $65. What's that in Celsius? Probably roughly what we're on. Definitely getting cooler. It's been windy the last few days. Sun's still out. Which is good because it'll keep my left arm dark brown as it is, highly tanned. While my other one's slightly tanned. Because my left arm's always in the sunlight. I tend to forget how I go in summer. I'm weird when it comes to tanning, sunburn and stuff. Well, pretty much my stomach and chest never burn. They don't even go red. I'd have to spend a whole day with no sunscreen on before that happens. But my arms and my legs will instantly go brown. They don't go red either. They just go instantly brown. Figure that one out. Someone with Irish descent.
Keep right.
18? Oh, pleasant. It's just going to get hotter and hotter for you anyway, isn't it, from here? Alright, Cosy. My cat was confused by what a woodchuck is there from the window. Oh, really? Across the River Rhine. So I'm guessing we are going to the other one, not the one in France, to cross over to England, then drive up through Scotland to the top there and catch the ferry up to Iceland. Well, to that little island in between them. Oh, let me in. Thank you. Mighty kind of you, even though you're probably thinking big truck, I better slow down. Aussie mate, how are you, buddy? And day's going 1 second at a time currently. How's yours? Yeah, it's a brand of tape. Audio tape. Like when they used to have tape decks and stuff. Mike? Lady UK was one of the brands of tapes you could buy. You could get you a 60-minute or 90-minute tape. Belgium. A country invented out of thin air. Ah, Snow. My uncle's name, actually. I might have mentioned that before, but I'll mention it again, just in case I haven't mentioned it before. Just let anyone new here know, this is a competition between ETS and ATS. It's to see which one of the two... Oh, here we go. Bound to be a crash. I'm on the wrong view. Competition between the two trucking sims to see which one is the easiest to make money. It's the first one of the two that gets to own 100 garages and $100 million in the bank. Every garage has got to have a truck in it, an employee, and one trailer. There are some rules and guidelines, and I think I saw a big flash on the screen to the right of me there in my professional vision, side vision. Over here, one of those words. Pick your favourite. I'm assuming, yeah, because he's put the rules on. Saves me saying, if you want to know what they are, type in exclamation mark truck. It's already been done for you. Thank you, Causey. I can't see anything. Ozzy said something. Mike said I figured Jason Aaron Mills, official known as an American rapper. But there you go. I told you it's got something to do with audio. Things are... Right. Yeah, I like... You guys love it when I'm trying to read chat while I'm driving, eh? Because you know what's going to happen.
Turn right.
That's why you're quiet when I'm doing all other games. You don't say anything. You're always extra chatty during trucking some. Things are the usual for a Friday. Wanted to get here for a start of the stream, but real life kept getting in the way. It has a habit of doing that, doesn't it? We all need to have words with life. Come to an agreement with it. Okay, that was interesting. That was really interesting. I'm now stuck here. No, I'm not. I just need to start the engine up. That was confusing as well as interesting. Okay, so I'll give you the view from my angle. I mean, you all saw what was going on, but you don't have the added extra of what I was trying to do and what was actually happening on the screen. I saw at the last minute that obviously I was trying to go around them on the outside, but then I saw it narrowed up. So I did hit the brakes. And I did change gear down to try and slow me down, but all of a sudden it felt like I'd come ahead with part of the Enterprise, that truck, because I felt like I was getting tractor beamed closer to him because I started speeding up, not slowing down. I don't think I would have stopped in time. It would have been nice to know, given the opportunity, but I don't think, I'd say 90% chance I wouldn't have, and that would have happened. But what the really confusing thing there was, actually instead of slowing down, I sped up. Well, it seemed like I sped up. Maybe it was because he was getting closer and closer. It was an optical illusion. It made it look like I was getting faster and faster. I don't know. Excuses, excuses. Yep. I got a dictionary full of them. But yeah, no, it was really weird. And it didn't feel like I slowed down as fast as I thought I should have. But again, the snow and whatnot, a lot of it. Look at it, it's coming down. Well, it's definitely not going up, is it? It's a silly statement. Of course it's coming down, but yeah. It's really coming down. Which is also a true statement, but it's used to say that it's...
Keep right.
It's quite heavy. There we go. Oh, keep right. What do? Go left. Too busy yabbering away and not listening to the GPS. Then again, GPS, you didn't tell me to slow down, did you? To avoid that crash. Speaking of which, what kind of damage did that do? We were at 2%. Ooh, we were at 2%. Once bitten, twice slow, and slowing down now. Just in case. I suppose other news, we can now go 90, so we can crash at a higher speed. You gonna let me in, little piggy? Thank you. Oh no, going a bit too quick here. Now I've got to judge what... Whoa. Bang on, 92. There we go. Now I'll change back down to 80 now. Actually, it's not bad. I mean, probably can't do it now because I've done some damage to my truck, but with 23 tons on the back, I could actually take off in 7th gear. Though admittedly this has 16 gears, which I didn't realise till almost through the whole day, first day of trucking. I was going through the fuel like nobody's business, Aussie. I almost ran out on the first day after a full tank, leaving with a full tank. I couldn't figure out why. I thought I had 13 gears because I'm so used to them having 12 at the most. I mean, some of them have 14, but the first 2 gears are normally called C1, C2, and then starts off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Exit right.
Oh, of course you want me to do that.
Exit right.
And so I thought, oh, it's got 13 gears, but it turns out it had 16 gears, and I was doing 90 kilometres an hour for the most part. The first part of that day, 90% of it was a 90 km/h speed limit, so I was doing 92 in 13th gear, wondering why my fuel was going down so quick. Almost ran out. So 7th gear would be most likely like 5th gear in the other trucks possibly, but still it's a little unstable. It's like a swing bridge. Even more unstable when it's weather's like this. I did a lot of crashing at the beginning of it. Renault was better. Well, help yourself to Renault there, Mike. You go for goal. Hello, Eds. It's a Goldilocks truck. That's what I call it, a Goldilocks truck. It's got nothing on it to go, oh, this is really, really good, like you get with a Volvo or a Scania. But to be honest, so far I feel like it performs a little bit, it might be unfair because the statement to the Mercedes, because we only had a 150 grand budget instead of the, oh hang on, how many, 300,000 for this, was it something? So we definitely got a better engine in this, but yeah, it's not bad. I think it's got the same powered engine that the Renault had in it, and still feels, you know, more powerful than the Renault. Considering I don't almost still going up a 1 degree gradient like I would in the Renault. Is that a complete right hand turn here? Ooh. Ooh. If I hadn't noticed that, you guys would be in for a treat, wouldn't you? There would have been another clip added to the collection. Yeah, it is. It feels like I'm getting blown left and right by a huge gale all the time when I go around the corner. And it's very responsive, the steering. I've noticed compared to other trucks. It doesn't take much to turn the wheel. I can't see the road. I knew it was on the road then. I can see it now because I can see more of the greenery beside me, sort of. Hello, France. Oh, so we are going to France. We are going to go across either on the train or the ferry. But yeah, I just had no idea where the road was. I just know I was on it, I didn't know where it was going, how big it was, whether I was on the right lane. Whether it was on the right side of the road or not. So we've got 2 hours in game before we need to sleep. Oh, hello, you came up to... Oh, you really, really, really quick. Why are you slowing down for? Car. Was that me or was that car slowed down? Because I had plenty, I'm sure I had plenty of time to slow down without getting that close to it. Brake checked me. Did more than that, matey. Handbrake checked me, that's what it did. It was almost stationary. I don't trust them. Don't trust you at all, buddy. I'm gonna try and get around you. Audi. Oh, now he speeds up. Why don't you speed up? Now he'll slow down again, right? I've done that, got back into this lane. You know what it is, it's my competitors. They're hiring people to do their utmost for me to be late or whatever and lose my contract so they can come along and snap them up. That's got to be it. There's no other explanation for the way Some of the driving's been going, don't trust you lot either. Because we're in France. I've seen you go around roundabouts in France. That big roundabout in particular called the Eiffel Tower. That everyone who's ever been there from another country can't figure out what's going on. Doesn't seem to be any rules or laws governing. It's just close your eyes and go for it.
Get ready to turn left.
And I'm thinking that they take the same approach to getting onto motorways.
Turn left.
When it's on the road, yeah. When it comes to driving. Oh, but you look at this, we're at the train already. Oh no, GTA's got nothing on France, mate. Seriously. What you need to do is find a, especially the Eiffel Tower. The Eiffel Tower's this massive roundabout that goes around it. And I had a mate that went to France and tried to drive in there and stuff. Even Top Gear. Top Gear did an episode on the French. Actually, I think it was recently. Actually, I think it was their last Grand Tour. But other ones before that. But yeah, go check. And like my mate said, it just made no sense. You couldn't figure out, and I've heard other people say it as well, how the law works when they come onto roundabouts and stuff. Right, so we'll probably... Oh, we won't be able to class this as a sleep, will we? We'll go off and make a coffee. Thing is, we're going to get there before the end of the stream. I think this would be, no matter what, most likely the only delivery we'll get to do today. The amount of money we're going to get for it and everything else, apart from the repair costs, is going to be pretty decent. Actually, what are we up to as well? We're still on that 117. We've almost got enough for a truck. So unless things improve, we've got a couple of ferry rides to deal with as well. Bring us in a bit of cash, and then we'll get there and we'll get 140 grand, was it, or something like that? Was it the side or the other side? See what time it is when we get to the other side. And then find somewhere to sleep. Oh, they've changed this. They've definitely changed this. You never used to drive down through these. Used to be that, but I just drove on with the none of the sides on it and used to just do it there, but this is new. I've never seen this. You drive down through these side bits to get to here. Interesting. I like it, but interesting. There's only one location. Why do they bring this screen up? Why? Press this button to see your options. There's only one option. Okay, press this button to go directly there without checking your option because you've got no option button. Where's that one?
Reroute.
Through the Channel Tunnel.
Finding a new route.
Did it? No. Did I see that? When it came back on, the time was at 8 o'clock something. Like it took us 24 hours or no time at all. And then it jumped back down to 7:57. I don't know if it's the same day or not. Must be 56 hours. Oh no, hang on. Oh, we've got plenty of time. Yeah, I'm about to do that too, Aussie. Yeah, I am seeing things, mate. That's because my eyes work. Otherwise, I'd need a long stick and a dog if I couldn't see things. So either we went through it no time at all, or it took us almost 24 hours. I'm right, aren't I? I am. I'm sure. Because my dog's harder seen, so the longer the stick, the easier it is for my dog to find it. Like, because I'm a caring pet owner. Right, let's carry on. I don't know what it is. Why? The land of Doctor Who. That's what it is. It's got to be. Oh, I've got to drive on the left too. Oh, we're going to have fun, right? Driving on the side of the road that we do normally here in this country as well. Watch me struggle doing it. Stream delay, yeah. It's the thought that counts, Causey. Appreciate it, bud. Need fuel as well. Let me get my bearings. There we go. There's a good bearing. Bearing this direction to here. See, how long does it take to go through the channel and the tunnel? Surely, I don't know. The last time I looked at the time, it was around 7:30, wasn't it? Something like that. So maybe that was a bit closer to the tunnel than I thought when I saw that time. So I granted, okay, I'll give it that. I might have got there pretty close to 8 o'clock. But I'll definitely tell you, when we came out on the other side, the time was at 20 something and then went back. Does this, yep. And even though it's early now,
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
I am going to fuel up here. I am going to have a
Go
sleep
straight on.
and go and get a coffee. Because that time's a ticking for the coffee
Okay,
thing.
let's find a new route.
Let's not. Let's just get fuel, have a sleep, like I just said. Weren't you listening, GPS? Actually, there's another fuel. Filling up every day. We did that with the Volvo as well, didn't we? Oh. Oh, I gotta get some fresh thing of coffee. That was only 379 litres. Right, let's go. Let's go sleep. A crash cam tomorrow. Is it still going to be snowing? Trucks only. Even a better room for me to get out. Alright, and we'll step away. And I'll go off and make my coffee and I'll be back shortly-ish. What are we up to? 157. Oh, we can buy a truck. So we do that quickly. Why not? Iveco in it. Have we made one already? We bought an Iveco. Where's the dealer? Please tell me I've already bought one. No. Alright, this is going to take a little bit of time too, isn't it? Okay, God damn it. What have we got? 150. There we go. Let's do that one, because we've got to put the company colours on it, don't we? See where that leaves us. Which one's our company again? That one? That is that one, isn't it? What's that? Oh. 17 grand for that? For a bit of blue and white? Okay. Well, that's not helpful, is it? Yeah, let's exit. Oh, right, yeah, I've got to go with the same one. You're right, the highway. That one there. Ooh, actually, I've never bothered with it, have I? Have I? I don't think I've bothered with it. I've just bought whatever brand for my workers. It's me that's got to drive, haven't I? Or haven't I? I suppose there is a way to figure that out. Let's go with, what was the last one? Volvo was the last one we bought, wasn't it? That's handy. Globetrot, okay. But I feel like I need a shower now. Okay, 2 for 2. Oh, of course I would have bought the same one because it was the same budget. That's all the ones I've owned, eh? Volvo, Mercedes, Iveco. Okay, so it is. Ooh, okay, interesting. So much for getting this. I need to do this quickly because I want to get my coffee and I don't want to be actually streaming too late because of first day back. Ease myself into this. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, are you kidding me? It's got all the cheap stuff as it is. Okay. Well, the budget's 150, and if I can't make that, then tough. Isn't it? I've got to have the colours, got to do the same one. That's got all the budget stuff on it. That brings it up to 173,000, which I don't have. So that sorts that out. So I need 173 grand. Because if I go to the cabin, yeah, I've only got the one choice. Well, it is what it is. I haven't bought any of this one yet, Aussie. This is the first one of this. Because if I go to Where is it? Garage manager. There, I'm the only one there. So I haven't bought one yet. It is what it is. I mean, the budget is 150, right? So I'm sure if it comes to American Truck, possibly not, but that's the thing between the two games. If this game where I've got to buy the same brand, which is one of the rules, and I can't get it for 150, then I've got to pay what it is. And if because American Truck, the trucks are cheaper, then it's the whole point. Which one's the easiest to make the money? And that's part of the thing because of it, right? That ATS is cheaper in that aspect. Well, you've got to live with it. But I need to go and make a coffee and everything. So I'll be back shortly. Talk amongst yourselves, keep yourself busy, and I'll see you shortly. Soon. Couple of seconds, maybe. Don't know which couple of seconds it will be, but I will be back.